Yo, what's up? It's J2O, man. You already know we out here. This is another reaction video I'm about to do. This off Trading PDF CVM. She did a video about Jimmy Cash, the one he made. So we're gonna look at this alligator indicator and the strategy he has. So let's take a look.
I'm going to be talking to you about 90% win rate strategies. One is from Jeremy CEO and the other is from Dizzy Crane. So if you want to figure out what to add into your trading plan and strategy, keep watching.
Okay, right, let's get it.
Let's hop into the video. I'm going to press play right now.
Story time. So peep this. About a month ago, I was hollering at the homie Bobby from Pimology, right? Bro hit me up with the hey bro, I got this new strategy. By this time, I'm like, boy, if you don't get your beat. He's like, bro, I'm up 70 pips. I'm like, lies. Then he hit me again. Bro, I'm up another 100 pips. 100 dips? That boy count negative. But this time, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what he talking about. Boy, when I tell you that strategy was like Jesus came down from heaven and said, my son, yes, Lord, I need you to take this strategy and run up a bag. Yes, sir.
It's a little interesting.
Like that. His name is Dizzy Crane. And, he has an awesome beginner strategy for beginners. Very profitable. Out of I think 5 days this week, he was profitable 5 times. Or no, that was just Wednesday. He was profitable 5 times off this strategy. Very simple to understand. It's different from my own because I'm more of a long-term type of person. When trader,
swing trader. I see. Check you out.
And it's very beginner friendly.
I feel like it's easy to be a swing trader, hard to be a scalper. The scalper takes more skill.
Contact him. Just wanted to throw that in there.
Another valuable video for you. What's up, my family? It's lit. We done made money today. You feel me? This is what it's all about. But check this out, man. The strategy I'm gonna tell y'all about today. Oh my God. We're gonna talk about getting to this bag. Pause. So this is the method that I use to call out signals, right? So I called out a signal the other day with the same strategy. One of the group members called it in a demo, and this is what they had to say. Excuse me.
Yo, what's up, everybody at the Wealthy Empire Network? I just took that trade.
So somebody took a trade from the strategy and it was profitable. That's good. Let's go, Jeremy.
I mean, it's one trade, so ain't gonna get one trade though.
Burning the hole in my pocket, but look.
And I think he's having a giveaway also, but we're gonna skip to the strategy.
This is the screen that tells me the spread right here at the bottom, right? If you're trading stocks in 2020 and your charts look
I don't feel I hate
like
these
this,
ads. Also, he's showing you NT4, and if you don't understand NT4, basically when you're a beginner, you want to open up a demo account and practice trading first. Your broker will email you of how to get in, sign in. When you do a live account though, you're gonna have to put in your information like your address, where you live, things of that nature.
So it tells me the different currency pairs.
I'm gonna stop. Yeah, for the MT4, you should definitely open it up on your desktop, because on the desktop version, you could make your account balance more realistic, because on the cell phone, the minimum is $3,000 deposit on demo, but on a desktop, you can make it like $150, $1,000, and make it realistic to your deposit, because some people like to deposit $100, $500, $1,000, and you want to be realistic at how you really trade. So definitely open up a desktop version. FOI.
Alright. And all this other, the price action and all that, alright. So I'm gonna click on GU, which is my favorite pair.
So good
right?
pair.
After gate, I already see a setup. Happening that I could potentially get in. I'll tell you about that in just a minute, alright? So, real quick, what I'm using on my chart is what we call the alligator and the RSI. The RSI is down here at the bottom. And the alligator is
RSI relative strength.
The average is right here.
I don't use any indicators, so I won't be able to relate until y'all compare.
Let me stop this. So yeah, this is indicator RSI. Usually people like to wait for it's overbought, oversold. So right now it's overbought. So usually you look for a sell opportunity. And these are indicators, I guess, the simply on moving averages, whatever the case is. And some people like to use this to know the direction of the trend and wait for the MAs to cross so they could take up the next direction. But yeah.
I just use price action because know, price action is what the indicators are measuring. So it's price action first and then indicators second. But I mean, if I have first response from price action, what do I need the indicator for? But this is supposed to be 90% accurate and beginner friendly. So
you want to know how to get the alligator? I absolutely love this strategy as well.
it's called alligator.
Signals and all kinds of stuff, right? So, let me click on, I'll tap the screen and I'll click the F over here in the corner. Alright? So you should have a little F on your phone.
Oh, it's really called alligator.
Indicators and stuff like that. The first thing you want to do is click this F right here, this blue F to your right of the screen. You want to click that.
Alright.
You want to scroll all the way down until you get to the alligator, okay?
Okay, guys, so that's how you add an indicator to your chart. And now he's going to get into explaining
You would have
it.
bought as soon as it crossed, right? And you would have bought like right in here when it crossed. You would have rolled it up for your smooth pips. Bingo. Alright? Then it came back and it crossed the red. If you would have got in here on a sale, you would have been in a little bit of drawdown right here, but then you would have caught all of these pips all the way down here.
So, from what I'm seeing on the chart, he's using GU on a 4-hour chart.
Yep.
When the green line crosses the red line, I believe that's when it's going up. Yeah. But when the green line is under the red line, that's when it's going down. So maybe that's a little easy for you guys to remember. I'm not suggesting this because I never tried this strategy or any indicator-based trading. The only indicator I use is Fibonacci, and that's just to measure the middle between one point and another, equilibrium. So basically, it uses like a ruler.
If Fibonacci is good for retracements to know when things going to reverse, and it's moving average, it's not perfect because it lags. But I guess he's trying to like use indicator like when the red crosses over the green and use that as a reason to sell. But there is fake outs and stuff in the market, so sometimes not always good to use. Rely just on the indicator. But let's get it.
You can use a ruler.
And vice versa. Alright? So let me show you what I see right quick. Let me show you what I see right now. What I see right now is an M.
An M.
Because if I stretch this back, what I did see before was a W. So peep this.
It's about time. It's about time we did this. It's about time.
Hi.
Ads all day.
How's the day trade stock? This complete drop that you can see right here that I'm showing on the screen, this complete drop right here, alright, came up, down, and then up. That was the W, right? If you missed that, after that, an M is starting to form. Peep this. So this was the first leg of the
Yeah,
M right
some
here.
people like to trade the W's and M's for reversals.
Basically a swing.
So this is a W,
Me just reading price action.
and here's an M, I guess. But the M's not really forming yet.
This will probably go down. If he's saying it's created an M. I don't know these levels that he has on his chart. I don't really see any levels marked up on his chart in regards to price action, but I'm assuming that he is saying that price will go down in the next few moments or so.
First leg of the M comes down, comes up, and it's getting ready to cross and come down again.
So if you rely on an M strategy, MW, you want to wait for the second, the leg. For example, the W, let's say it drops down, comes back up, drops back down, then you probably look for an entry to ride it back up for the W. For the M, it's going to have the push, 2 pushes. So the first M will go up, the first leg, come back down, and the final push will be up, and then you look for sales. So that's if you trade the M and W strategy. Because obviously the first initial push is not the real push.
Again, so my setup would be right in here. The moment this green line right here
Goes
crosses
under the
this
red line. Oh, okay.
I can get in on a sale and I can call this signal out. Where? You feel
Okay.
me?
So
check
that's the whole strategy behind it. Okay, now let's see what it
this out.
says.
Same thing here. So let's say, all right, right here, boom, I see a crossover. All right, cross the red right here, So if you would have got in on a buy right in here, you would have caught all these pips all the way up here. And then this is where the market closed, I think, on like a Friday, and it opened back up, so it makes that gap.
Okay, so
It's like magic, man. And I'm gonna show you a trade I got in yesterday. Like, computer, I use it on the computer and all my stuff like on the 4 hour, because it just moves slower. 15 minute be moving, especially with gold. But you know, trade.
oh, gold, my favorite. Gold really respects old lows that it traded to. So if you go on a daily chart, you
Gold's very
buy at
volatile.
lows, you'll most likely end up in profits. Like buy at the top of down candles for gold, you will end up in profits one way or another.
Gold is good to trade supply and demand zones. Just FYI, people look for supply and demand zones to get in your trades.
Or wait till it trades to a monthly or weekly level.
You go at your own risk, is what I'm saying. Alright, so same thing. Y'all see it?
That risk.
Alright, so quiz. I'm about to quiz y'all. You feel me? I'm about to quiz y'all real quick. Alright, so boom, right here. What we looking at? Green across the red. What time is it? 5 time. Let's get this money. Alright. So, could have got it. Show y'all. So I took it literally right here and I caught this small drop. Right? I could have stayed in longer, but I was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in and out.
Green across the red. But you see the thing about this is what I'm telling you about indicators. Indicators read price late. This started
Facts.
dropping when the green was still on top of the red. And if you notice, as this red candle that he won, as price was going and continuing to go up, the red line hadn't crossed over the green line again. So indicators, there is a lag time between indicators. But if you're in and out like Mr. Jeremy CEO, then you might be fine. I just wanted to do a reaction to this video because
So yeah, I'm about to make a comment too. As you can see, like he said, like the green is above, so you're buying. But as you can see, the market is kind of descending. So even though like you're buying, it's coming back down. So if you're trying to wait for the red to cross over before you look for a sell, you're gonna sell a little too late, and the market coming back up potentially, and could go back up for uptrend. So sometimes when people rely on indicators, they end up not getting the best entries when they rely on these moving averages, because it takes a while to form and it's not absolute. So me personally, I don't rely on just moving averages. I look at like multiple reasons, like price action, candlestick patterns, reversals, trends. I look at everything, you know, before I like get in a trade, ideally, or know when the trade's about to like retrace back up due to structure. So yeah, just be careful if you use alligator like indicator and rely on it.
I know a lot of beginners see it, and I wanted to provide some value for you guys so you know what to keep into your strategies and what not to keep. I feel like this could be winning for you if you use it. I guess it's measuring price fluctuations. If you are a scalper, this would be okay for you to use. But like I said, if indicators are confusing to you and they just look like a bunch of hocus pocus on the charts, not saying that that's what I think, but like if it's
my cause the video's short. But yeah, man, overall, man, trade what you see, know what you think, and be careful by using indicators because they're not perfect. It's not just an easy strategy where you just look at an indicator and know when to get in, when to get out, because different market conditions, different reasons for movements to happen in a market that doesn't follow these like indicators. So just be careful, be mindful, and yeah, like, comment, and let me know what you think. You already know we out here.